Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and others, welcome to the vlog. It's your main man, Lewis Offer. And as you can see from the thumbnail, Suki's not here anymore. And, man, I'm crying already. We're gonna go in after this intro in the house, talk about what's going on. But Suki passed away, and we're gonna give her one last theme music in memory of Suki.
Oh, Suki, Suki now.
Oh, Suki, Suki now. So, Suki left, but somebody else came in. We're gonna show you right now. Bam! This is Roxy. She's a new addition to the family. And we're gonna go inside and talk about what has transpired. So without further ado, let's go into the house. Apartment. All right, we're in the apartment with a super heavy heart. I'm gonna try to tell you what's transpired. On Tuesday, April 30th, I drove up to Palm Desert to see my father. On May 1st, he turned 94 years old. So, beautiful day, 75 degrees out. I got the top down, cruising, and Suki started panting a little bit. And then she got off the seat and curled up down on the floorboard, which she has done, many times in the past. I think it's cooler down there. And I thought she just laid down and went to sleep. And when I got to... Sorry, I'm going to cry a lot. I cannot talk about this without crying. Even just thinking about talking to you guys. So please bear with me. It's a super emotional time for me. When I got there, I said, "Come on, Suki, let's go." And she didn't come out, and I pushed her. And I realized that she had passed away. And I feel really guilty, like I'm responsible because it was too hot for her. And I like to joke around, she's old, she's going to pass away soon. But, I thought it was going to come to me making a decision whether, when it was the right time to put her down. I mean, she was already, her quality of life has diminished significantly. She couldn't hear at all. Her vision was going. She was having a hard time moving. She kept falling on the stairs. But goddamn, that dog, anytime she saw a carpet or AstroTurf, she would still throw herself on her back and wiggle. I thought she was fine. And I beat myself up. But if I had the top up and the air conditioning on, she would still be here. But the thing is when it's time to go, it's time to go. And I will tell you, I will never forget the image. I brought her to the vet to have her cremated, and when they wheeled her out in the cart, seeing her on that cart, it's something I'll never forget. How horrific that was. It was like out of a horror movie. Sorry, bear with me, please. This is not easy, but I know you guys love Suki, and probably the main reason you watch my channel. And I feel bad for your loss. I feel bad for so many people's loss who had special relationships with Suki. And, Suki's story was she had 2 days before they were going to put her down. She'd been on the streets and she was totally emaciated, skin and bones. GIB likes to tease me about that word, emaciated. And she had had puppies, so she was all bony and ribby and big-teated. And she wasn't that great looking, and she later blossomed to being. And she was about 2 when I got her. I had her for about, over 13 years. And I look at those as 13 bonus years. And, who rescued who? It's a big loss in the world. But also, that dog brought so much love to so many people. What a blessing. And, I'll probably go through some photos and make a montage or something. She used to jump in and out of the dog park, and I used to videotape her jumping in, standing next to her, and would pause the video while she was on top of the fence, and it looked like she was sitting there like a gargoyle. And I probably have over 100 pictures of her doing that. So I posted on Facebook about her loss, our loss, her losing her life. Well, I got so much love from people. I didn't know what this Rainbow Bridge was. I thought it was a Jimi Hendrix album, or like on Thor, like the whatever. I thought that was maybe the Rainbow Bridge, but I didn't really know what that meant. But I guess that's how dogs go to heaven. And my friend Danny Boy wrote, all good dogs go to heaven, and that rings true with me. So I put this on Facebook, and a guy named Brandon messages me that he's fostering a dog, and he's going out of town, and he has to bring the dog back to the shelter. I was just going to say, I heard one of the neighbors leave, and she is a good watchdog. She barks. She barks when the neighbor above me walks around. Oh, yeah, we didn't quite get into that. Well, started to get into what how Roxy came here. So he said Thursday he's going and had to bring her back, and believe me, I was not expecting to get another dog 2 days later. But I believe in synchronicity, serendipity. Everything happens for a reason. Suki left and Roxy comes. One door closes, another one opens. And she's really been helping me out with the pain, that emptiness that I have. That night that I came home and she wasn't here was horrific. I mean, it's just all been really horrific, and I try to think of the good and the love and really how much service that dog had been to people. Like, everybody loved my dog, not everybody loves me. And what a blessing it was to have her. She was a special, special dog. And so is Roxy. She gives us a lot of kisses. Huh, Roxy? Oh, sorry. I got some license plates for the GIV. Roxy, can you see that I'm sad? No. She's just like being a bitch now. But she's such a love bug. I gotta keep these glasses on when you see these eyes. So anyhow, Brandon sent me a few pictures of her, and I thought, wow, she looks just like Suki, and she's a lot smaller. She's really buffed, and she's a real powerhouse. She's gonna need some work to refine her. She pulls a lot and hunts a lot, and she is got a lot of energy. And I've only had her one day. And we're going to go up to the dog park today and meeting later. I went to a meeting last night with her, and, thank God she was there with me. It would have been so emotional just showing up by myself, and, all the love that people give me and Suki would have been a little overwhelming. So I don't know really a whole lot what to say. I thought about it, and it's it's just devastating, you know? I wasn't ready. And I'm really stoked to have Roxy in my life. You know, she's not Suki. She doesn't roll. She, you know, likes to just pull and sniff, but she is a big cuddler and a big kisser, and she's a sweet dog. And you know, I got to do some training with her, and we're gonna start doing that. Here's a picture of me picking her up right there. This is the Burbank shelter. There's plenty of great dogs there for you to get. Yep, that was a picture of when I got her at the shelter. And you know, more videos and more adventures. This time it's gonna be with Roxy. And I want to give a shout out to Tony and Susie at Miller's on the Move, I believe is their YouTube channel, for helping to support my channel. And I always want to thank Gina Vet Space for her continual support. And I had another video, I don't know, it was just like me driving. I think I went to the Grove a little bit, but you know, Suki passing, I didn't post it. So maybe I'll post that after this. You'll get one last glimpse of Suki on my next video. And you know, I've been super emotional. It's been a really you know, rough 2 days. You know, part of me is gone. You know, it's just been me and her for 13 years. She's my road dog. She's my everything. And you guys know the special relationship we had. And that's the thing with pets, with dogs. You know, they're here for a limited time. And they give you a lot of love. And they give you a lot of pain when you leave. But you know that getting into it. And she was a great, great dog. And, you know, she, I would say, was at least 15 years old. And that's a long time. And, you know, like I said, her quality of life had really diminished. And I never brought her to the vet, and she had had cancer a couple of times removed, and I stopped, you know, removing them. And who knows what was going on with her. But I'll tell you what, I beat myself up about that drive. I feel like I killed my dog. Like, I don't want to keep saying this. It was her time to go. And I think she went peacefully. And she will be missed. Whew. Wow. I think I powered through this. Can't really see. But goodbye to Suki, and hello Roxy. And you'll be seeing more of her, and hopefully less of me. And sorry, I like to joke around a lot, and you know, I was always very casual about, you know, Suki. Oh, she was only $42. I got my money's worth. And it cost $42 to adopt her. It cost $72 to get her cremated. And then she was $127. She was a little more higher end rescue than Suki was. But, you know, I'm just grateful. I am just so grateful. And there's plenty else that I had running in my head, but it's kind of hard when you're like emotional like this to think and articulate and whatnot. But I felt like I owed it to you guys, because I know that you really love Suki too. You guys all told me how much you love Suki in your comments. And I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry you won't see her roll anymore. I feel like, you know, I'm just going to be repeating myself and whatnot. Whew, that was very emotional. But you guys know
sensitive man. And Roxy's doing her job. You know, Suki never really barked or did, yeah. She's kind of got a cute bark. Suki wasn't a good watchdog. If somebody broke in, she would probably lick them. Whew. All right. Well, I love you guys all. Thank you all so much for the support, and thank you for, you know, all the love that you've given me and Suki. And I'm sure you're going to continue loving on Roxy. And I'm going to end this video now. And I did good. I got to some points talking to people. I was crying. I was so bad I couldn't even talk. So at least I got this out. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to end right now with the big cowabunga. Come to the camp. Bam.